Just when the freaking titles were starting to make less and less pun-y, I guess. We get this episode, which... Alright, so... This is Amphibia, this is episode 17B, Fiddle Me This. Yeah, I thought it was a play on words of riddle me this, so I thought it was gonna kind of be like a mixture of maybe there would be a mystery involving a cello, and it would kind of, I don't know, maybe end on a roof or something, like, Fiddler on the roof. Nope, I was completely wrong. So all this begins when the family goes, they go downtown and they park at Bessie, and I really thought this was a good. I like the little joke about this, being like, that spot's too small. Nah, we can fit. We've all had that situation where it's like, where we're trying to park and just like every spot is filled, and then you get that one spot that just is. It's tight enough that you can possibly say it's not a small, but at the same time, you're like, we can fit that, right? Yeah, that's kind of what happens in this situation, and Hop has this stare down with the deputy, and it's really funny. I thought it was really good, and just the look on his face was solid. He's just like... And he also nodded too, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he nodded. However, Hop it seems like he's having fun, but then he goes to an ascot store, and it turns out that the clerk lady that works there, I think she said it was her daughter or like her granddaughter was going to Newtopia University, which is, I'm guessing, the capital of Amphibia, or maybe just the main area. And so Newtopia, obvious. And Hop thinks in turn about the future that Sprig and Polly will have, because farming isn't exactly making the bills, and just the fact that they lost their stand, remember, nearly half of the season ago. So Hop is kind of hoping that he finds a way to get Sprig and Polly a better future, and it comes in the form of a talent show that comes into town. The Amphibious Got Talent. Yeah, AGT. I get why. It would have been interesting. I wonder. I don't know. I feel like, wouldn't it have been better if they just called this episode Amphibia's Got Talent? I mean, unless America's Got Talent was gonna sue. I don't know. But they see it's a talent. Hopper sees it's a talent show, and once he realizes that if someone in his family can win, they would become famous. They could, all that. So Sprig enters with his violin, cello, fiddle, and he's pretty good at it too. Like he really knows how to play the fiddle. I'll give him that. And Hop really puts pressure on him. Like, it's this type of episode. He puts all the pressure on Sprig, wants him to succeed, wants him to do everything to the perfection. Like, there's a scene where Sprig nearly pulls off his routine, but then Hop says, "I counted 3 mistakes. 3. That's not perfect." So, in my opinion, I thought it was gonna come to the show, and Sprig would like lash out at Hop and then walk out of the show, and then Hop would have to learn the hard way that, yeah, that's a... Technically speaking, that is what happens. I mean, well, not entirely. So we go to the performance, and at first it seems like Sprig is nailing it, because everyone there was pretty bad. Like, there was a few pretty bad performances. So Sprig, honestly, all Sprig had to do was play the fiddle, in my opinion, and he would have won. But they amped it up by having him be on a rope and kind of flying over the crowd while playing the fiddle, and it was really, really going well. And then he gets attacked by a bat. No joke. This what's funny about it is we kind of have the you know when they like have to set up a new scene, a new location, and then they have like a joke somewhere in there, like a background joke. That's kind of what they do here with, since it's a talent show and it's outside, the lights are shining down on the stage, and one of the spotlights is nearly attacked by a giant bat, but the frog scares it off. So you know, it's like, oh yeah, that's a cool joke. That's a cool joke. No, but the bat actually comes down and snatches Sprig off the ground, and yeah, Hop Hop. I mean, Hop Hop freaks out. He really has his moment. He is freaking out because, you know, his grandson got snatched by a bat, and so he and Polly go to the stage and orders Anne to pull the lever, which in this case is usually when you think of like pulling a lever, it's like a trap door, but in this case it's actually just a gigantic launcher spring. So Anne pulls it, Hop Hop and Polly go flying up in the air towards the bat, right on the money, nails the bat. They grab Sprig, but they can't lose the grip of the bat, so Hop Hop has Polly do her singing, which is basically a banshee scream. Because like every time she opens her mouth and starts singing, you just see the sound, the sonic sound boom sound waves coming out. And so yeah, it was crazy. I mean, even the bat, so the bat comes crashing down and they wreck the stage. And as typical TV shows go, except Gravity Falls, everyone thought it was all part of the show. and then they applaud and they win everything. They win the prize, they win the trophy. And oh yeah, I also forgot to mention the score in this. Like, it was quick, but I like the score in this one too. Like, especially when they were flying around on the bats, reminded me it kind of reminded me of Shadow of the Colossus a bit. Maybe that's because I love that game, and my favorite boss fight is the one where you fight Avion, or is it Avion? God, yeah, maybe the giant bird, the giant bird creature you fight in Shadow of the Colossus. That's my favorite fight in the whole of all time. And so just the music in that sequence was pretty cool, and I felt like it was really, really epic. And yeah, and after all that, yeah, they won the competition. But of course, Sprig is still mad that he just wanted to have fun, but Hop Hop made such a big deal about it, and so Hop Hop confesses the truth, saying, you know, he's worried that Sprig and Polly won't have a great future. But you know, Sprig says he wouldn't trade anything for what he's got right there, you know, with Hop Hop and Polly, and just his basically, you know, family is, you know, when it comes down to it, family is really important. And so when the judges ask Sprig if he wants to continue going on tour, he politely declines and says that they'll just take the trophy and the award. So, and it ends with the judges being launched by Mayor Toadstool, who was who was also in the show, but he was one of the terrible acts. And so he launched them to the skies. So, which was kind of funny. I mean, the judges weren't terrible. I mean, they were just judges, you know. They were pretty much the standard judges, which I didn't mind. I thought they were fine. I thought they were fun. But yeah, so all right. Okay, that was episode 17B, Fiddle Me This. So hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.